All right, we're back out here at the 2-year-old job. Got all my my workstation set up for building all my rectangular duct. I got the usual suspects here. I got my big snips, got my bar fold, reds and greens, crimpers, hammer, screwdriver, bar folds, my ruler, most importantly my coffee. Got all our screws set up here. So I got all my screws to put everything together. Matt's gonna start duct masticing, pooking, all this. He's going to work his way back and get everything sealed up the way it should have been a couple of years ago. So we're rocking and rolling. I'm going to start putting the rectangular duct together that's going to go across that beam. All right, I got my first piece of 8x20 duct here prepped. Got my end cap on it. So what's going to happen here is because of the plumbing over here, we're going to have to go past it, and my my 14-inch round is going to tap in on the other side over here. So, and then I might have my couple of 8s or whatever, but they'll probably tap off of the plenum. The one that's going to go shoot over low wall over here, and then there's going to be another one that's going to go over here somewhere. Nothing's going in there because that's where the stairs are going to be, and the hallway once they decide to start framing up over there. So we're going to have two 8-inch runs in here. But yeah, I'll get this duct up. I'll show you what it looks like. Show you how I do my hangers and everything. Might do it differently than you. I don't know. But let's get it up. All right, I got my 14-inch hole in here already cut in before I hang it. I'm gonna go put some hangers up with some drive cleats, and we'll get this first piece up. All right, guys, I got the first piece up here. So the 14 clears the ABS pipe here, the ship pipe. So I'm going to have my plenum cut here, and I'll have my couple of 8s coming off for the runs that are going to come off sidewall here, and then I'll have the 14 come off and go like that. It's a little more of a twist and turn than I wanted to do, but you know, we're working with what we got here. Can't really move that pipe now, so I'm going to continue on moving on down the beam here, and I'll show you how I do my top takeoffs and stuff as I go. Alright guys, still stuck here with one duct up. I had to wait for Jensko to get here with some S-lock, S-cleats, whatever you want to call them. So I got some pre-hangers up here. So it's going to go 20 to about there. I'm going to put my 8x20 to 8x16 reducer on. So you can see that strap there, or that hanger there, is narrower. So it'll be 8x16 the rest of the way down to grab the last 3 runs. So we're looking good. We'll keep continuing on here. All right, guys, I want to show you how you install these top takeoffs. So all you do, it's real simple. You just measure what your bottom of your fitting is here. This one happens to be, this is an 8-inch one, so it happens to be, here, let me zoom that out a little bit. Happens to be 7.5 by 9.5 that direction. So you just cut your square, and then if you did your measurements right, you'll just drop into place like so. Bend your tabs over, pookie it real good around the perimeter, and gives you a nice takeoff for when you're going into joist space. Because an elbow usually won't clear because it sits a little higher, or you gotta mess with it. Plus you get a lot better flow out of this because you're going from rectangle to round. So I like them. I'll show you as we progress. I'm still sitting there with that one piece of duct up there, but I have another one prepped, and then this will be the next piece, and then after this will be the reducer. So actually I'll probably put the reducer on this before we put it up. All right, guys, I got my top takeoff on here, all sealed up really good. The 3 sides that I won't be able to get to once it's hung, and then we can seal that once it's up there. You know, this is in a conditioned space in the building envelope, so I'm not concerned about this being 100% on my S and drive connections, but we will go back and seal these 3 sides and get the tops as much as we can. If it's not 100%, it's not 100%. It's going to filter out into the space anyway. But yeah, I got my reducer on there, so we're going to do 5-footer. And then we're going to do this piece with the reducer, and then it's just this 8x16 from here all the way to the end, as far as we need to go. I think this is our last bay here, probably. All right. I gotta get these cut first. Stand back.
Wait a minute, I didn't see your,
Watch that ladder. It's up there precariously.
Plenum.
Huh? No, it's that 20 by 20 duct. I'm gonna turn that into a plenum.
Oh, you're doing it here.
Yeah, it's cheaper. It's cheaper because if I buy the 20 by 20 plenums, it's more than a 5-foot section of duct. So I'll just make it. Paying for them to put a flange on it.
Seattle days. And Portland.
A little bit, or not nearly as much. All right, let's get her up.
You hit record.
It's been recording. This is coming towards me. Should be right up in that bay. Way too much angle. Come on, now go down. Bring your end down. There you go. Yeah. Stand back, stand back. Itself now, Matt. Like so. We'll get the straps on it and move on to the next piece. All right, guys, we got our piece with our takeoff on here. Got our 8x20 to 8x16 reducer on here. So here's a good instance of where you want to plan this without having to take off on the joist, because if we measure 5 feet for our next piece, it would put our takeoff basically right on the end or right on a seam. So what we'll do is we're going to measure so our next piece is going to go right in the middle of this bay here, and then we'll have a short piece with a takeoff on it, or we'll do our next piece with a couple of takeoffs on it or something. So we'll prep this. It looks like it'll be about a 4-footer or less to get us over to here, because nothing's coming off any of this. Actually, yeah, nothing's coming off any of this. So let's continue on. It's coming along. I don't think John McClane could fit inside of that. No way. But the movies say that would hold you up. No way. All right, guys. So this piece ended up being 46. So I'll just do it out of 2 5-foot pieces. So 46. Is that in there somewhere? I got my Andy snips here, my bench snips to cut it. I'll notch my corners, put the piece together, and I'll get probably one more strap over here before I hang it, and we'll be ready to hang that next piece. And then the next piece will have a couple of takeoffs off of it, maybe 3, and I'll show you how we measure that out. So we're moving along. $46. One more to do, or one more to do. All right, guys, we got our next piece up there. I had to turn my transition around because of the way they framed this wall over here. We'd have hit it. It's jetting out. They made this a 2x6 wall. I don't know, maybe so they can make it more soundproof or something. No idea, but that's fine. Just flip that around, and they're still going to have a flat side over here for their soffit. So our next piece is going to have two takeoffs. It's going to be the bathroom, which is down there, and then it's going to have this bedroom right here. And then we're going to come over a couple more bays, and our duct's going to end over here somewhere. But the last bay where we'll have runs is going to be, boom, that'll be 8-incher into the large bedroom over there, and then just a 6-incher into this room down. So we'll have all our rooms handled, except for those. Those are going to be sidewall boots in the huge bonus room there. All right, let's start working on this duct. All right, guys, I kind of screwed up and I cut my taps on the wrong side of my duct, so we figured, what the heck, we'll just put a whole 5-footer on each of these. So we'll get this up. Those two 5-footers are going to feed right through there. So, no problem. Let's get it up there. All right, guys, we got that next piece up there. You know, I was able to make it happen by putting a full 5-footer on those. Like I always say, the difference between a journeyman and an apprentice is a journeyman knows how to fix his mistakes. So there's our 5-footers there. This one here is going to go all the way into the bathroom over there. And then this one is going to go, boom, and just drop down right here into this bedroom / whatever this room is. So, yeah, here we are. We got it all the way. Let me show you. So this is our last bay we're using. We're going to have the one that's going to shoot down for that large bedroom. So we're going to have an 8-inch going that way. And then for this small room here, we're going to have a 6-inch that's going to come down right here. And that's it for rectangular duct on this job. And as usual, we want to extend it 18 inches past our last run so it pressurizes. That's my rule of thumb. I know some of you guys say differently, but I'm sure I'll have the duct probably extend out to here or something. We'll see what this measurement is first. All right, guys, final piece of rec duct here. Got my end cap there. Got my last two takeoffs. I had to put them right next to each other. They're going to barely fit in this joist base, so this is going to be a fun one to put up. I should actually get my video set up for this because I'm going to be cussing probably. Let's see how it goes. All right, this is going to be a fun one. It's going to be very, very tight. Matt, we need to make sure that the duct is above this so he can run what he needs to. So below it, got it. Okay. So what I'm probably going to have to do on this one is take my S's off. So hold on. Yeah, it's got to be underneath. Hold on. Maybe. Yeah. I'll just slide them on there. Oh, she's going to be a tight one. Gonna be some cussing. All the way up. done worse. And where's your gloves? I know somebody's gonna say that.
We're not a PPE kind of guy.
Here we go. Not much cussing on that side. Now I thought it might be cussing.
Bullshit.
Alright,
Sweet.
close together. Yeah, there you go. Pull that up. Okay, went pretty good actually. Young man. Oh God, it's pretty. Open that up.
What's up, Jared?
Alright, we're good.
You go.
Get the gist of it. Drive's bent over, everything all screwed up and hung. Alright, it took some doing, but you see we got her up there. They're sandwiched in there pretty good, but they're going to work. Everything's all strapped up all nice with drive cleats. That's the way I like to do it. My brother's working on getting everything sealed up, all the joints, what we can. But like I said, if it's not 100%, it's not a big deal. One thing I did forget to do on this last one is put an 8-inch piece of pipe. That's fine. I can just pookie the inside of the pipe real good, shove it on there, and strap it so it can't move, and that'll be a fine for a joint for that one. It'll never come loose. But yeah, here we go. Oops, that's the old one. I want to show you my old work. I want to show you the stuff I did today. So we're good all the way to there, all the way across. So tomorrow we'll be working on these laterals most likely. Right now we got some more time today. I'm going to go ahead and put this plenum together, and heck, I could even get my 14-inch connected to there today. We will see. All right, guys, we got a big, beautiful plenum here. So these are the two runs that are going to be in the downstairs. I'm running up, doing them sidewall in that bonus room, and this is our main 14 for our main trunk line. This guy right here. So pretty nice. I bet my 3/8 flange on this side to screw onto the furnace. End cap on this side. We'll pookie everything once it's on. So obviously it's going to sit up the other way. So this is actually the top, and then this is that front side that's going to tie into our 14 coming down from this guy. Let's go hang it. It'll be the last thing we do today, and we'll be getting out of here. All right, guys, this concludes this broadcast day. Let me show you our plenum here. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. So there she is, hung by the furnace with care. So this 8-inch here, let me start you with the 14. So it's just going boom, elbow right up into there to accept our trunk line. Then we got our 8-inch. It's going to come across over to here to a high wall 4x14 by 8 boot. Then this 8-inch is going to come across here up high to a 4x14 by 8. 4x14 by 8 boot. And then for our return, I'm going to 20x20 can right here, elbow right off the top, boom, right into there. That's what that 20x20 duct over there that we brought today is for. So, yeah, final video of the day. Day one back at this job is looking good. The old Samsung air handler. These are very high efficiency. The only thing that sucks is my brother just turned the lights off. What also sucks is you got to move this circuit board to get your heat strips in. That's a real poor design. And I think it says something about removing that blower as well, which is stupid, just to get your heat strips in. That's pretty dumb. But yeah, we're looking good. I like how this is turning out now that we're back. And we'll see you tomorrow.